on Saturday. He called you an interesting guy, and he laughed really loud when he started talking about you. What's your relationship like with him?
Um, Me and Coach Stoops, it is an interesting relationship. In my younger years, I needed a lot of time to mature, and I needed a lot of time to build my consistency. And I think a lot of times in my younger years, he was frustrated because I felt like he could see what I could become, but I wasn't becoming all that I could be, and that was something I needed to grow up and realize, and that's kind of been my main focus in the last 2 years. And I think over the last few years, we built it up. I think he understands where I'm at as a person. I'm trying to understand where he at because, he's crazy. You always see him jumping around, wiggling, kind of freaking out all the time. But it's tough being a D coordinator. You got to think about all 11 positions on the field, and if I can, and I'm just trying to play sound football. So at the end of the day, he knows that if there's one position he can count on, it's the will linebacker.
Is that a situation where you're trying to impress him, or you're trying to, I don't know, make him happy? I mean, whereas you just saw him as a guy that was always on your case in the past.
Not so much. I'm not out here trying to impress him. He puts the game plan out. That's our leader. That's our captain. That's our general. It's my role as a soldier to go out there and implement that game plan to the best of my ability. I don't think it's so much of me trying to prove myself to Coach Mike. I think Coach Mike has understood for a long time. I think Coach Mike just wants the best out of his players, and he's really adamant about it. And sometimes I didn't see it like that. But again, that's where our coaching staff does a really good job of sitting you down outside of football, and that's why I say our coaching staff's so good. It's not the game plans. It's the how they care for you as a person. They care for you as a man. That's where they do a good job of sitting us down to make sure we're on the same page. So we're not. There's not unnecessary tension, if that makes sense.
So there's more of a positive relationship there now than
yeah. In our younger years, we had some issues, and like I said, I fall back on. That's where I did a bad job of maturing up. I was young, didn't handle everything. I would shut down. I would get pissed off, and that's where I went wrong. And that's like I said, that's where our coaching staff did a good job throughout the years, just making sure I was in the right state of mind. Even though I wasn't a guy that was playing a lot, they always made me feel a part of things. They always made me feel like I could get better, and I've always had a shot. So, and basically when I got my shot and I could make the best of it, that's what happened.